What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brady, or Involving C, and welcome to my general manager rebuild, starting with the Las Vegas Raiders, recording this after the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Not a fan of either team, so we're gonna get right into this rebuild. Thinking I'm gonna do 5 years in this video. If you guys want to see more, make sure you like and comment. I might consider doing part 2 of the Las Vegas Raiders rebuild. In this rebuild, I'm just doing all the contracts, drafting, free agent signings, coaches. Not gonna be playing any games. Try to build a team the best I can, the way I want to. Now let's meet our roster. Definitely want to bring in a quarterback this offseason. Oh yeah, definitely a lot of work. Got Aiden O'Connell, Desmond Ritter. This guy's name Carter Bradley. Shows you how much I know about the Raiders. Trey Tucker, Mel Keaton. Brock Bowers is someone I want to build around. Kobe Myers. Definitely want to fix up this back room. Maybe add a fullback. Gotta love the fullbacks. They're football players too. Max Crosby. Also someone I want to keep around. Robert Spillane. Tyree Wilson. I thought he was supposed to be good coming out of college. He's really lived up to it. Probably gonna try and find a replacement there. Nate Hobbs. Jack Jones. Cornerback room is gonna using the auto-generated draft classes. Bring back on Morig, 4-year deal. Nate Hobbs. Bringing Nate back. Robert Spillane is getting up in age. Bring him back for a 2 year. And we bring back Lane. And we're gonna pass on bringing back everybody else. See what we can. We have brought Trent Brown over on a 2-year deal. Safety can't buying room. Bynum for a 4-year deal. Alvin Kamara on a 2-year. Son Reddick on a 3-year. Devin Bush on a 2-year. See what else we can try and cook up over here. We've also brought over Cam Makers deal. And Tony Adams also on a 2-year deal. Take out my offer on Daniel. Bring over DJ Chark. 1 year. Also and Kevin Givens for defensive tackle. As well as Eddie Goldman. Yes, I probably wasted a bunch of money on these guys. Probably worth it spending that. Alright, let's start the draft. Like Nick Jones better. Let's go. Hidden Dev. Oh yeah. I think we got a baller. Round 2 now. Take Torres. Yeah. I need some Florida State. I don't know if this is gonna be a good pick, but we're gonna take a swing and we're gonna draft Raphael Hooker. He is a hidden dev. That's good. He has some decent stats. Strength could be better. Change of direction could be better. Everything else looks good. Oh, we have back-to-back. Okay. Didn't know that. And we're gonna draft this guy. Alright, we got John Honeycutt, right edge rusher position. A normal dev, so that one's a miss. Change of direction and agility are the only two that look. Yeah. Take Taylor Jett here. Normal. Strength is the only one that looks terrible. I don't know. This one might be a miss. Oh, I probably. You guys can roast me in the comments if you want to. Sweet. Didn't do terrible. Nick Jones is a 77. Take a look at the other quarterbacks. Okay with that. Nick Jones he has more speed. Well, I guess that makes sense because Nick Jones is a scrambler archetype and in general. Kind of makes sense that Nick is faster, and that's what we wanted. Anyway, we got Jones as quarterback, who's 7 overall. Hidden Dev. Then we got Cesar Torres, who's 78 overall. Also a hidden dev. Line is gonna look good this year, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Raphael Hooker is a 70 overall, which is also a hidden dev, and two overall behind Tyree Wilson. John Honeycutt, he is a normal dev. Taylor Jett, 6 normal dev. I think I did 2 terrible. Alcott, 3. Cooper Rank, Tom Carter. I don't think we did too bad. Just our lineup. Send them to meet mid-season, and we'll see how the team did. Doing. We are 4-3 at mid-season. Okay, Colin Miller's back for the long run. Oh, Dylan Parham. Dylan Parham is also back. Torres is a star dev. Hooker is a star dev. Not great. Nick Jones has 1,692 yards, 11 touchdowns, receptions, 15 sacks, rushing, 333 yards, 4 touchdowns, fumble. Jones has 136 yards, 1 touchdown. Kobe Myers with 430 yards, touchdowns. DJ Chark, 381 yards and touchdowns. Brock Bowers, 304, no touchdowns. Taylor Jett with 255 yards and 5 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara, 30 yards. Cam Akers, 80. Michael Mayer, 9. Duckworth, 12. That's where all the sacks. Trent Brown is allowing 8 sacks. Not ideal. Robert Spillane in tackle. Son Reddick lead sacks with. Max Crosby only has 1. Jack Jones 2. Spillane. Okay, the Raiders ended 6-11. Let's go. Nick Jones is a superstar X Factor. Knew that one would be a hit. Torres is still a star. Carter's a one else really gained. Not that I see at least. Got an upgrade and a next dev trait. Let's go look at the stats. The thing I want to do is take a look at the quarterback we took. Nick Jones was a star X Factor. I want to take a look at Titans took. He was a superstar. Ours was an X Factor. I believe we got the better quarterback. At least right now. That's made the playoffs. Come to the Super Bowl. So we can't do much here. Bills Eagles Super Bowl. We're gonna give our coordinators 1 more year. If they don't see an improvement next year, then probably gonna fire them. Kobe Myers Want to come back? Has interest? Alright, we got Jacoby Myers back. Bring Myers back. Stark back. Fullback. Daniel Carlson is back as well. And we got Jack Jones. We have $52 million to put into a free agency. Fix up whatever we need. Take a look here first. Thinking a running back could be useful as well. Alvin Kamara is falling off. I guess we could throw Cam Akers up, starting running back. Alright, we got Kyer Elam and Bobby Brown to come over. Okay, and we have Micah McFadden. Normal day. Oh yeah, but we are trading our get the first round pick. Colts' first pick 10 pick. Trading our 2027 first, 2028 first, second, 7th, and 7th. Kenny Davis is now Las Vegas Raider. At Hidden Dev, he's got some really good rating. We're getting our guy in Craig Grant though. Let's go! He's a Hidden Dev. Also really good ratings. The only on one is strength, which that means anything. We're taking right side linebacker Larry Luckett. The normal dev, 6 defensive tackle Oliver or Kenny Davis, 5 Craig Grant, Luckett, 6 corner. And we'll see you guys at midseason. Yeah, we did. And we have a 4-3 record. That's about where we were at this point last season. Yep. Crosby. Kenny Davis is a superstar X Factor. Craig Grant, star. Not bad. Almost 2,000 passing yards from Nick Jones. 17 touchdowns. 6 interceptions. 10 sacks taken. That's better than last year. Pretty sure it was about like Craig Grant has 316 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Nick Jones has 142 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara with 98 yards, 5 touchdowns. Receiving, Jacoby Myers with almost 500 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. Taylor Jett with 420 yards and 6 touchdowns. Brock Bowers with 401 receiving yards, 3 receiving touchdowns. Craig Grant with 210 yards, touchdown. Kenny Davis with 208 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. DJ Chark with 172 yards. Raphael Hooker is leading in tackles. John Honeycutt leading in sacks. Kyer Elam is leading in interceptions with 3. Let's go! Playoffs, baby! Las Vegas makes the playoffs with the 9-8 record. Okay, Nick Jones, I see. Almost 4,500 passing yards with 37 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. 28 sacks. Back out high real quick. The run game is not getting anywhere. Craig Grant with 681 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. Jones with 370 yards and 2 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara with 201 yards and 13 touchdowns. Receiving wise, Jacoby Myers leads the team with 1,300 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns. Kenny Davis was Kenny Davis with almost 800 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Brock Bowers with 700 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns. DJ Chark with 482 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns. Taylor Jett with 482 yards and 8 touchdowns. Craig Grant with 406 yards and 2 touchdowns. Raphael Hooker leads the tackles with 36, 10 tackles for loss and 2 sacks, 3 interceptions. John Honeycutt leads the team with sacks and a half. And of course we lose 42-20. But hey, we got it. Raiders were nice and extended our contract. Eagles Chiefs again. 3rd time. They're definitely picking up Brock Bowers up. So we have Zay Flowers on a 5-year, Darius Ward on a 2-year, Robert Spillane back on a 2-year, Caleb McGarry on a Clark on a 1-year, Darnell Washington 3-year, Tony Adams back with a 2-year deal, and BJ Ojolari is in Vegas for a 2-year. But Daddle, Jalen Moore just signed with us on a 2-year deal. Aaron Brewer just signed with us. That one I do like. Big Kareem Crowder. Okay. Crowder is probably a good pick here. Meadows, decent. Hudson, 66. Stanley Davis is a tackle. 64, I mean. Okay. We get to mid-season with a 3-4 record. Last 3 seasons, including this one, seems to be like a 3-4, 4-3. Only seem to get there, nothing. Okay, we get our center back. Dylan Parham is coming back as well. And we get Nate Hobbs back. 1,700 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions, 9 sacks by Nick Jones. Rushing wise, we got 124 yards. Jones, who is leading the rush. Rico Dowdle has 111 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Mike Meadows has 4 yards and 3 touchdowns. Tom Carter has 64 yards and 3 touchdowns. Somehow our starting running back has 8 yards. Receiving wise, Zay Flowers leads with 488 receiving yards. Kobe Myers has 396 touchdowns. Brock Bauer has 301 yards, touchdowns. DJ Chark has 202 yards and 3 touchdowns. Darnell Washington, 80 yards and 1 touchdown. Mike Meadows has 55 yards and 1 touchdown. Kenny Davis has 16 yards and 0 touchdowns. Kerr leads the league. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, we make it to the playoffs. Record of 7-10. Not what I'm looking for. Somehow Kenny Davis fell to a star, which he was a superstar X Factor at one point. Stats and Jones, he has almost 4,200 passing yards with 29 touchdowns and interceptions. Sacked 25 times. Rushing wise, Rico Dowdle leads with 559 yards and 8 touchdowns. Jones has 350. Mike Meadows has 194 yards and 7 touchdowns. Tom Carter has 100 yards and 4 touchdowns. Receiving wise, Dave Flowers has 1,043 yards and 6 touchdowns. Jacoby Myers has 931 yards and 7 touchdowns. Brock Bowers has 905 yards with 4 touchdowns. Kenny Davis has 420 yards with touchdowns. DJ Chark has 292 yards and 3 touchdowns. Colton Miller with 12 sacks allowed. Raphael Hooker leads the team in sacks again with 15. Kenny Clark leads the team with sacks with 4. Max Crosby at 3. First things first, we're the offensive coordinator. Fire Jeff. Bring in Zach Parker, the offensive coordinator. Gonna bring in Mark Anderson, defensive coordinator. They're accepting 5th-year option for Jones. We brought in both Jalen Carter on a 4-year deal and Cooper DeJean on a 4-year deal. Steal to me. Bring in much needed position. Pull the trigger on bringing him. Hidden Dev. We're gonna hit. We hit on that one. Do want to trade up though. Back up. Or taking Junior Horn. To see if I come right. I'm able to come right back up though. It's Carlos Osgood. Florida State. He's gonna come in. Ooh. Okay. Hidden Dev. Defensive tackle is 72 overall. Hidden Dev. Then a replacement for Max Crosby. Whenever that. Junior Horn. 71 overall. Normal Dev though. And interior linebacker Carlos Osgood. Hidden Dev. Garrison Simon, 69 overall. Normal Dev. Kind of missed on Cameron Bradford, 63 overall. Brandon Aubrey is here. He's 82 rookie. Of course I'm going to grab him. Head on to mid-season and see if our team is good. Make it to mid-season with a 6-1 record. Oh boy. Let's see. 98 million. Bring our quarterback on deal. Maybe bring him back. Passing wise, Nick Jones has almost 2,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and taken 10 sacks. Rushing wise, Craig Grant has 325 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nick Jones has 1 touchdown. Harrison Simon, 100 yards. Steven Wise, Kobe Myers has 620 yards and 7 touchdowns. Brock Bowers has 403 yards and 4 touchdowns. Dave Flowers has 409 yards and 5 touchdowns. Kenny Davis has 258 yards and 1 touchdown. Looks like Cameron Bynum is leading so far total tackles by mid-season. Usually it's been Raphael Hooker. Monte Oliver is leading in tackles for loss. Crosby playing his 3 interceptions. Crosby, we're gonna take a leap into the playoffs. Okay, we make it into the playoffs. Record of 12-5. I believe 12-5 after making the switch on both coordinators. Doesn't look like it. We need to make sure we get Torres back. Maybe find a replacement for him. Osgood is a superstar dev trait. Nice. Super glad we went traded up for him. Okay. These aren't MVP numbers, I don't know what is. Nick Jones has 4,291 yards, 47 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions, taking 32 sacks. Rushing wise, Craig Grant has 872 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 fumbles. Nick Jones has 387 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Tom Carter has 185 yards and 5 touchdowns. Receiving wise, Jacoby Myers leads the team in receiving yards, 1,230 yards, 17 touchdowns. Dave Flowers, 1,071 yards and 8 touchdowns. Kenny Davis with 793 yards and 12 touchdowns. Brock Bowers, 704 yards and 6 touchdowns. And Colton Miller gives up 14 sacks. Not ideal. And we had a down year in total amount of tackles. But Raphael leads the team in total tackles again with 99. Eric Snowden leads with 10 tackles for loss. And Max Crosby's total sacks has finally gone back up to 7. Jalen Carter at 5. Eric Snowden at 3. Alante Oliver with 3. Don Honeycutt with 3. Dion Hughes with 3. Raphael Hooker with 1. Carlos Osgood with half a sack, and Cooper DeJean with a sack. As of interception, Various Ward with 3. Robert Spillane with 3. Carlos Osgood with 2. Cooper DeJean with Bynum with 2. Evan Morig 2. Max Crosby with 1. Raphael with 1. Nate Hobbs with 1. We at least make it to a divisional round because of the bye week. Alright, fingers crossed. Do we make it to the championship round? Let's go! AFC Championship! Let's go! Now this one would probably be where our luck ends. Okay, I'm a little scared. Let's go for it. Come on! We won! 31-28! We're going to the Super Bowl, baby! Woo! Okay. We're bringing a Super Bowl to Las Vegas. Fingers crossed. Come on! You're gonna do me like that? All that work just to... as long as we keep both of them. Where'd the defensive coordinator go? What is this? Fine. Accepting. He has a 1-year proof. Gonna use it as a 1-year prove-it deal. We're accepting Alante Oliver's as well. Raphael is the one. And we bring back Raphael Hooker. Okay. Don't have a lot to work with in free agency though, so. Okay. We have 2 firsts. So, grabbing safety right here. Let's go! Dylan Stewart is ranked number 2 and we grabbed him at 8. He's a hidden dev. Oh yeah. For 11. Normal. Free safety, Dylan Stewart is an 80 overall. Strong safety is 76 overall. Stewart was a hidden dev, and I have to spread some funds around to even be able to. Back Brandon Aubrey. That same guy we had. I think it is. Bring in Column. Bring in Riley Mott. Get that cornerback room. Free safe. Bring in Marquise Bell. Bring in Zaire Franklin. Back Jacoby Myers. Right. See you guys at midseason. Right. Guess we're back to our old ways of 4-3. Somehow, Osgood, superstar to us, and Cooper DeJean is injured. Just had to lose my defensive coordinator. Very good. Passing, Nick Jones passed for 1640, 15 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Rushing, Trey Grant got 463 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, fumble. Mike Meadows, 101 yards. Nick Jones, 105 yards. Receiving wise, Zay Flowers has 488 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kenny Davis, 433 yards, 6 touchdowns. Kobe Myers, 122 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brock Bowers, 181 yards, touchdown. Raphael Hooker and Kareem Crowder are actually leading teams total tackles. Jalen Carter leads with tackles for loss. Eric Snowden with Raphael Hooker with 3 interceptions. Crowder with 2. Resman, and hopefully this team can turn it around. Yes, we made it back to the playoffs. 9-8 though, not what I would like to see. All right, Nick Jones with 4,019 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, 8 receptions. Rushing, Craig Grant got 877 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jones with 3 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mike Meadows with 260 yards, touchdowns. Steven Wise, Kenny Davis leads the team with 1,265 yards, touchdown. Zay Flowers with 807 touchdowns. Jacoby Myers with 804 yards and 6 touchdowns. Brock Bowers with 552 yards, 4 touchdowns. Freddie Grant with 1 touchdown. Desmond Anthony leads the team this time. 95 total tackles. Maybe that wasn't a great bring him back. Jalen Carter with 13 tackles for loss and 9 sacks. Max Crosby with 4. Had 7 last year. Hoping he was starting to pick it all up. Fingers crossed. Make it to the divisional round. And we lost. Okay. Let's see what. Okay, Colton Miller retired. You have to pay Nick Jones. Probably wouldn't bring back Craig. I can't even bring back Nick Jones. So, if you guys did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more of another 5-year rebuild, let me know in the comments of which team I should do. If you want to see me do a part 2 of this where I do another 5 years, let me know in the comments too. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.